evening, everyone, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Health Tips with Avril. I hope you had a wonderful day. You had a really good day and you did all what you had to do for today. I will be sharing a little bit about Fountain of Life today. This is an amazing product, which is a plant antioxidant. And if you have any questions, if you want to know more information about the product that I'll be sharing today, please put your comments, your chats in the box. Thank you again for being here and for taking time to be with us. Once again, if you are here, if you seen this for after the broadcast, please put your questions and your comments in the box. Okay, so today we'll share more information about Fountain of Life. And I will share with you my slides. I'm not sure if you're able to see my slides, but I'm kind of having a little bit of difficulty right now. Nonetheless, I will start. Okay, so most of the times we get sick and we just want to find out why we get sick. If you are able to see what's in the chat, what's slide I'm showing, please put it in the chat for me, please, and so I could know that you're able to see my slide, at least the first one anyway. I'm in the studio by myself today, so I'm really trying my best to share this presentation with you. All right, why do we get sick? We get sick because we go through oxidative stress. What does that mean? Our cells become disease state and we able to get sick. So why do we get sick? The destructive effects of free radicals that cause oxidative stress. That's why we get sick. On the first picture, you could see a normal cell where healthy is an apple, which we just cut, so it's freshly cut. You can see it's nice and white. The second cell represents the second apple, where free radicals already attacking it. So it has become brown, it's no longer white. The third cell, you see it's in disease state, where our cell has oxidative stress. So it's all wrinkled, it's no longer like the first apple that we cut in the first picture here. The second slide I'll be showing you is, where do we get free radicals from? Well, we get free radicals everywhere. We get it from the UV rays, our toxins, lack of sleep. When we use our internet, our mobile phone, we get free radicals from that. We get free radicals from viruses and bacteria, the household chemicals that we use every day, the cigarette smokes, alcohol and drugs, processed foods, pollution, radiation, stress, mold, and excessive exercise. So these are the places where we get free radicals. We get it everywhere. So how do we neutralize those free radicals? We neutralize those free radicals with antioxidants. And we do have two sources of antioxidants. We have the artificial sources, which are vitamins, and we also have natural sources, which are fruits and vegetables. So the artificial sources are our vitamins. We know that the vitamins are synthetic. They're slow to react in our body. They're unstable to heat, and some can be toxic to our bodies. The natural sources we have are the fruits and vegetables. So they are perishable, they're low in lignants, and they're unstable to heat. Our third slide is showing us the ultimate choice, which is lignants. And what are lignants? We say that lignants are plant antioxidants. I'm sure you probably use a few lignants every day. We do have the flax seeds, we do have the chia seeds, and hi everyone, sorry about that. We are having some difficulties right now. So I was about to share with you why we get sick, and just give me 1 minute where I could share my screen here. Yay, we are back. Sorry about that, we're having some difficulties. I will start all over again because I'm not sure what you heard and what you didn't hear. So I'll be sharing some information about why we get sick and the product fountain of life and how we get lignants from that. So why do we get sick? We get sick because of the destructive effective of free radicals that cause oxidative stress. Sorry. So as I was explaining, the first cut of an apple is nice and white. So this is representing our healthy cell. The second apple, it's our sick cell, representing our sick cell. So the apple is no longer white, it's getting very, very brown. So that means that free radicals are attacking that cell. The third part is that the cell is in disease state. That means oxidative stress is taking part right now. So it's really have the cell. So that's why it's in disease state. And you say, where do free radicals come from? Free radicals come from everywhere. It comes from the UV rays, from the sun, come from toxins, lack of sleep, the internet that we use every day, our cell phone, viruses and bacteria, cigarette smoke, drugs, antibiotics, processed foods, pollution, radiation, mold, stress, alcohol, the household chemicals we use every day, and also excessive exercise. So these are a few places where free radicals come from. How can we neutralize those free radicals? Obviously by taking antioxidant. So we have two sets of antioxidants, which is artificial sources, which are the vitamins, and the natural sources are our fruits and vegetables. Our artificial sources, which are the vitamins, are synthetic. They are slow to react in our body. They are unstable to heat, and some can be toxic. Our natural sources, which are our fruits and vegetables, they are perishable. They are low in lignants, and they're unstable to heat. So the lignants, the ultimate choice of lignants, the ultimate choice, is lignants. So we do have the plant antioxidants. So we know of our chia seeds. We know of our flax seeds. So let's do a comparison to all of that. So daily comparison of lignants are supposed to be 50 to 100 milligrams. That is what scientists is recommending. And what we take a day is an average of 1 milligram. So that is not a lot of lignants that we take a day. So what does lignants do? It protects the body from free radicals and helps fight against oxidative stress that leads into sickness. So it is important to have lignants in our diet every day. Lignants from wood extract have been proven to show antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory activities. And some of the lignants that we use every day could be your sesame seeds, which is about 39.3 milligrams. That's the amount that it has a day. In it, we have the multigrain bread, which is 6.7 milligrams. The kale that we use every day, it only has about 2.32 milligrams. Broccoli, it has about 1.32 milligrams. Apricots, 0.45 milligrams. Strawberries, it has about 3.34 milligrams. Olive oil, it has about 0.24 milligrams. Green tea has only about 0.03 milligrams. With flax seeds, it has about 301 milligrams. But the ultimate is Fountain of Life. And Fountain of Life has 17 times more powerful lignants in it. When comparing the two lignants, there is about 300 milligrams of lignants for every 100 milligrams of flaxseed. So compared to the Fountain of Life, which contains about over 5,166 milligrams of lignants in a 100 milliliters bottle. So one drop of this powerful antioxidant called Fountain of Life is equal to about 308 cups of oats. What does that say? So for us, our solution in health is just that one product, Fountain of Life. If you had to use just one product to protect and to preserve your well-being, what would that be? Would it be Fountain of Life? So Fountain of Life is the Norwegian spruce tree extract. Right here we see it looks like the Christmas tree. So it's a pine tree, and it's a disease-free and self-healing tree. So Fountain of Life has the highest source of lignans there is, and it's a high-performance antioxidant. Fountain of Life is antimicrobial. That means all the bacteria and fungus in your body, it takes care of that. It's anti-inflammatory. All your joint pains, it takes care of that as well. And Fountain of Life can be used on your skin, so it can be used topically, sublingually, under your tongue, or orally. So Fountain of Life is made in Canada, and it has its own NPN number, and that is very, very important when it comes to having a product on the shelf in Canada. Our NPN number is 80084596. And Fountain of Life is 100% exclusive rights globally. That means that only persons who are distributors of Fountain of Life that you can get Fountain of Life from. If you go to Amazon, you might not get Fountain of Life at all. Fountain of Life has all its accolades. So it's gluten-free, it's paraben-free, it's 100% natural, it is alcohol-free, and it's GMO-free. So these are all our accolades about Fountain of Life. So some benefits of Fountain of Life, because it's the highest antioxidant there is, it defends us against dementia. It boosts our immune system. It protects our heart health. It protects prostate health. It decreases colon cancer risk. And Fountain of Life controls diabetes complications. It's anti-inflammatory. That means it takes care of your joint pains. And Fountain of Life can be used topically. That means you can improve your hair health, add it to your shampoo, your conditioner, or any other hair products that you have. You can add it to your skincare for your sunburns and blemishes. Fountain of Life can be used in your gum inflammation. And also it can be used as a deodorant in your underarms. Fountain of Life can be used for your rashes, your wounds, your cuts, and your bruises. It can help in your hemorrhoids, and it also helps in your nail fungus and cuticles. So these are a few areas that Fountain of Life can help you. Remember that Fountain of Life is not a drug. Fountain of Life is not a cure for any disease. Fountain of Life is just a high performance antioxidant. If you are watching this and you have any questions about the Fountain of Life, if you want to know more information about Fountain of Life, please put your comments, your questions in the box, and welcome. I see we have two persons joining us right now. I ask and thank you for taking time to come and be with us today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll continue to share some more information about how Fountain of Life can help us as women and also as men. So you wake up fresh in the morning if you take Fountain of Life. Your daily dose of Fountain of Life may help balance your hormones and smooths your body. Yes, smooths your body. As the dietary lignans gently and naturally addresses the hormone balance that we women have. People will find their sleep quality improve while increasing activity levels. So sometimes you get up, you're sluggish, you're not fully awake. So Fountain of Life can help in that area. So Fountain of Life is your ideal source of lignans. 30 drops a day to protect and preserve your well-being, and you will be able to get up refreshed every morning. Fountain of Life will improve your sleep by balancing your hormones. I mentioned that earlier. So you can see this lovely lady is lying down sleeping. And also Fountain of Life can help your immune system. Lignants can boost our immune system, by neutralizing free radicals before they can damage healthy cells. So right now, it's summertime. Everybody is having a good time. Sometimes you might get a cold, and you could boost your immune system with Fountain of Life. What's about us women? Fountain of Life can help us. So the conversation of plant lignans when it comes to antioxidant in our bodies to balance our hormones, especially estrogen in women. So some of the benefits there of the antioxidant, it supports the breast health, it benefits colon health, and it benefits the appearance of our hair, supports healthy body weight, and reduces hot flashes. So some of us who are premenopause, Fountain of Life can help you in that area. And what's about the men? Fountain of Life can help you support your prostate health. Like I mentioned earlier, it promotes heart health. It benefits the appearance of your hair. Sometimes we get older and we lose our hair, so it would help with your hair health. And it also promotes your sexual health as a man. So Fountain of Life contains nature's most powerful source of lignans, and its anti-inflammatory properties, lowering the factors that causes age-related men issues. So if you have any questions and you're watching this later, please put it in the chat and I will get back to you with your questions. So this is our presentation for today. I hope I did justice with this presentation. If you're listening and if you want to get more information about the product, I will put the link in the chat and you can send in your questions or your comments about the product in the chat. I want to thank you for being my audience today. And next week, we will be here again to share with you information about this wonderful product, Fountain of Life. And I will give my testimony about Fountain of Life. Last week, I shared some information about Fountain of Life, and I also gave my testimony. So today, I will do the same. So this is the bottle, Fountain of Life. So this is 30 milliliters, and this would last a whole month. At least it lasts me a month, and you are able to use this topically. So what you can do, because it's an oil, you can use it topically. So you put it on your skin and you rub it for any place you have cuts and bruises, or if you have any pain, if your wrist or anything is hurting, you rub it into the skin. And if you want to take it sublingually, that means under your tongue, you can do so as well. You can put the drops under your tongue and leave it there for a little bit, a minute or two, and then you can swallow it. Another thing persons do is just put it directly under the tongue and they able to swallow it. Fountain of Life is a powerful antioxidant, like I mentioned earlier. It is not a drug. It is not a cure. It is a powerful antioxidant, a lignant plant-based from the Norwegian tree extract. I have put in all, the information about the website. You click on there and you could find more information. If you are on right now and you have any questions, put it in the chat and we can answer your questions. Thank you for joining us this evening. So I said I was going to give one of my testimonial. I used to have joint pains, especially my right knee. I used to get them especially in the winter time. And even when I was in Cayman living in a hot country, I was getting those joint pains. And I used to take cortisone injections every 6 months. And that was not pretty. That needle will go into your knee, and afterwards you feel super fine. You feel like you could run a marathon. And then when it wear out, the pain comes back. And not that again, it used to throw my hormone balance all over the place. And when I came to this fountain of life, I realized that it is a wonderful product. And it has helped me tremendously with my knee pain and my joint pains. Another thing I have done is use it on my hairline. So when I had my baby, my hairline just was really it was all gone, and I have hairline right now. If I have to show it to you, I will. So you can see here that I have on my hairline growing. So it has helped me with my hairline, and my hair is growing thick. My hair is growing very, very thick. So if you're having any problems with your hair, this product, what I do is wash my hair with our shampoo and conditioner, which is Posh shampoo and conditioner. And then instead of me putting grease in my scalp, I would put this, the Fountain of Life, in my scalp every time I wash my hair. And my husband uses this on his beard. So he used to have ingrown hairs, and the razor bumps will give him a lot of bumps. And then his barber recognized that his face is getting smooth, and he asked him what is he using, and he said that it is the Fountain of Life. So I'm in Canada, so the bottle is $90. Leon, you're asking a question. Thanks for your question. But it would depend on which country you're in. The price will depend on which country you're in. If you go on the link, you will notice you choose your country and you will get the price of the bottle. If you're in the US, I know for sure it used to be $75 US. I'm not sure how much it is now, and if you're in the UK, obviously it's a different price as well. So it depends on the currency of your country. Does that help, Leon? All right, so next week we will be here again to share more information about the product Fountain of Life. And there's also a business side to you being a distributor for the Fountain of Life. If you are interested in that, you can let me know, and I will be happy to share some more information with you. I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for being here and for your support and all the love that you guys have shown. I want to invite you again next week and to be with us so we could share more information about the product. And don't forget to like our page. We are on Facebook and we also on YouTube. And if you have any questions, like I mentioned earlier, please put it in the chat and I'll be ready to answer your questions. I want to say thank you again and have a good evening. Does anybody else have any other questions? I could see 3 people on here for now. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. If not, I could share you the different slides that I showed earlier on, and you can ask any questions if you have. If you do have. So those persons who came in late, this is what I showed earlier. So this represents our cells when it is in oxidative stress. So the normal cell, which is the first one, the first cut of the apple, you can see that the apple is nice and white. So nothing has happened to it yet. So it is very, very healthy. The second apple, you can see that free radical is attacking that cell. So it becomes a sick cell, sorry. And the third, you see that it's in disease state. So the apple has become very, very wrinkled and rotten. And you could see that the cell has the oxidative stress because of all of what's happening to it right now. You will ask, where do free radicals come from? Well, we know that free radicals come from everywhere. We know that it comes from our the UV rays when we go into the sun, from toxins, from lack of sleep. Sleep is very, very important when it comes to our bodies being healthy. So when we use the internet, when we on our phones 24 hours a day, free radicals come from there. The viruses that we have COVID right now. So the viruses that we have, bacteria, the household chemicals that we use every day, that is detrimental to us. The alcohol that we drink and we take into our bodies, that is detrimental to us as well. So free radicals come from these places. The stress that we get every day, the radiation, the pollution, the processed foods we eat every day, the burger, the bacon, anything that is processed, we get free radicals from that. Even when we exercise too much, you know, our bodies go through a lot when we exercise too much. So it is recommended for us to exercise 30 minutes a day, but sometimes we overdo it and our cells are just not happy with that. So how do we naturalize these free radicals? We do it with fruits and vegetables, and we also do it with vitamins. These are the 2 sources that we have, that we know of. But these are not always the best sources. So vitamins are synthetic, and they're slow to react in our bodies. And some of them are unstable to heat, and it can be toxic just taking vitamins every day. Natural sources that we have our fruits and our vegetables. When we were growing up, we said, eat your vegetables. We tell our children, eat our vegetables, right? But we don't get antioxidants from all of those vegetables anymore. Excuse me. So they are perishable. You buy them today, tomorrow you put them in the fridge, and then tomorrow you're ready to use it. They're all rotten. They're low in lignants, right? And they're unstable to heat as well. Excuse me. So the ultimate choice is obviously lignants, and these are plant antioxidants. So we do have our chia seeds, our flax seeds, and our oats. But what happens when we compare the number of lignants we take a day when it comes to the chia seeds and the oats and everything else? So we don't get much lignants. The average lignants we take a day is 1 milligram. And it is recommended for us to take 50 to 100 milligrams a day by the scientists. So lignants, which are plant antioxidants, they protect the body from free radicals and help fight against oxidative stress that leads to sickness. So the lignants from food extracts have been proven to show microbial and anti-inflammatory activities, right? So how much lignans do you eat? Okay, let's look at the sesame seeds. The sesame seed has only about 39.3 milligrams a day. The multigrain bread that we eat, we think we're eating healthy, right? It only has about 6.7 milligrams a day. The kale that we love and we eat every day, it has only about 2.32 milligrams. Broccoli, it has 1.32 milligrams. Apricots has 0.4 milligrams. Strawberries has only 0.33 milligrams. Olive oil, 0.24 milligrams. Green tea, 0.03. So Fountain of Life, when compared to Fountain of Life, it has more lignans. It has 17 times more lignans in it. So when comparing the two lignans, you have, it's about 300 milligrams of lignans for every 100 milligrams of flaxseed. So compare the two, okay? Apples and oranges, we're comparing them. So compared to the Fountain of Life, which contains over 5,166 milligrams of lignans in 100 milliliters. Okay, so one drop will equal to 308 cups of oats a day. Can you eat 8 cups of oats a day? Maybe you can, but not everybody can, because in our fast-paced world, we like everything instant. So I think we're not able to eat 308 cups of oats a day, right? So our best solution in health is the Fountain of Life. Why? Because if you had to use just one product to protect and preserve your health, right, what would it be? I'm sure we take vitamins every day. We take our vitamins every day. And do we still feel the same when we take the vitamins? What happens to our body? Do we take vitamins and then we do our exercise and we think that we are being very, very healthy? That's what I used to think before. But now we have a solution in health, which is Fountain of Life. Excuse me. You say, what is Fountain of Life? Well, Fountain of Life is the Norwegian spruce tree extract. And you say, what is that? So if you could compare, the closest thing I could compare it to is what you call the Christmas tree, which is a pine tree, right? And Fountain of Life it's a disease-free healing tree. Sorry, the spruce tree extract is a disease-free healing tree. And it's the highest source of lignans. And it's the highest performance antioxidant. And it is antimicrobial. That means it takes care of all the fungus and all the bacteria in your body. And it is anti-inflammatory. So when we have all that inflammation in our bodies, it hurts. It hurts really, really bad. And I can tell you that because I used to take cortisone injections for my knee pain. And that was not pretty. And having all that inflammation in our body, it causes pain. So Fountain of Life, you can take it topically, sublingually, and orally. So you can rub it on your skin, you can take it under your tongue, and you can just drink it. Some people don't like the taste because it has that really bark flavor in there. I don't know if you guys know Morbi, but one of the tastes, it almost tastes like Morbi, that bitter sweet taste. Fountain of Life is made in Canada, so it's the #1 antioxidant in the world. And Fountain of Life has its NPM number. That is very important to Canada because any product that is put on the shelf must have, actually any health product that is put on the shelf must have that NPM number. It's very important. So our number is 80084596. And Fountain of Life is 100% exclusive rights globally. So only persons that are partners with us, that are distributors, are able to sell Fountain of Life. So you must be a partner with us for you to be able to sell Fountain of Life. And Fountain of Life is 100% natural. It's paraben free, it's gluten free, GMO free, and it's alcohol free. So these are all our accolades here. And you can see that for yourself. So some benefits of Fountain of Life, because it is that high performance antioxidant, it defends us against dementia. So if you want to get more information about that, I would say you can do that for yourself. The link is in the chat. And for example, if you want to know about menopause, so you can Google Lignants in menopause, or Lignants in heart health, or Lignants in immune system health, or Lignants in prostate health. And you could find that information there as well. So it defends us against dementia. It boosts our immune system. It protects our heart health. Those who are men, it protects their prostate health. It decreases colon cancer risk, and it controls diabetes complications. Remember, Fountain of Life, I said, is not a drug, and it's not a cure for any ailments that you're having in your body. Fountain of Life is just a powerful antioxidant. So it improves your hair health if you add it to your shampoo, your conditioner, and also if you add it to any of the products that you have in, for example, your gel, and you want to put it in your hair. Once you add 1 or 2 drops to it, it will give your hair that good bounce that you're looking for. And it helps it to get thick as well. So Fountain of Life can be used topically. You can add it to your skincare, your blemishes, your sunburns, your rashes, your wounds, your bruise, your cuts. I use it on my daughter because she has eczema. Once it's every summer, she would have eczema. So we use it on her skin. And if you get an insect bite, right now it's summer, so all insects are out, you can use Fountain of Life that way as well. You could use it for your gum inflammation. You can use it under your arm as a deodorant. It helps with your hemorrhoids. It helps with your nails, fungus, and also your cuticles. And once again, it helps in your joint pains. So all your arthritis, if you're suffering from that, it will help with that as well. Hi, Shasha, welcome. So if you want to get up refreshed, it's not just for women, but it's also for men as well. You want to balance your hormones, you can start with Fountain of Life and see what happens there. But first of all, I would say, if you're having any doubts, you speak to your doctor about that before you can take the product. If you're having any complications in your body, you must speak to your doctor about it because it's very powerful. If you're allergic to pine, I would suggest that you don't take it. You would have to speak with your doctor regarding that. So it will improve your sleep and also your hormone balance, like I said earlier. It will boost your immune system, like we see earlier as well. It helps with all, I would say, all the benefits of the antioxidant. It helps for the women's side. It will help with your breast health, your colon health, the appearance of your hair, the support to support your body weight. If you, like me, and you're having hot flashes when you come to premenopause state, it helps with that as well. And for the men, it supports their their prostate health. It promotes your heart health. It benefits the appearance of your hair health, and it promotes your sexual health. So if you're a man and you probably going through some difficulties when it comes to your sexual health, it will help in that category as well. So this is what I have to show today. I hope that that was beneficial to some of you. I went through this a second time now, and I'm hoping that if you have any comments, any questions, please put this in the chat. Once again, thank you for being here with us today. We are here every Wednesday at 7 o'clock Atlantic time, which is Canada time, and Caribbean time. We are here 6 o'clock. I did start late. We were having some difficulties earlier, and I went through the slides a second time. But like I said, if you have any questions, if you want to know more about the product, you visit the link and get in touch with me if you need to get some more information about the product. Thank you, thank you, thank you once again for all your love and all your support. We will be here next week, and you could go ahead and like our page on Facebook and also on YouTube. Thank you again. Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and we will be back here next week. See you guys. Have a wonderful evening.